Hello YouTubers. Right. It's been a funny 5 days. A funny 5 days. Stress is not the word. Andy's been discharging himself, going back into hospital, discharging himself again, and he's now back in hospital. This is over a space of 5 days. He's not well. It's taken him a while to realise that he's not well, and he seems to think that he's not getting sorted, but he is. Yeah, he is. I don't know. It's been stressful for me, really stressful. We're gonna. I've been over in the car out there, taking out all the rubbish and everything. They asked, because it's a Motability car, what they said to me was they want the manual, which is in there, and both sets of keys. Well, they'll get that. Yeah, they'll get that, because the manual, like I say, the manual's already in the car. And I'll get the set of keys. I'm going to have to go into the shed and get the boot. Oh, what's it called? The thing for the boot. You know, like the. It's like a. That's it. The shelf, boot shelf. Yeah. Yeah. Is on ward 34, which is it's the medical unit ward. Every person that goes through A&E, or the Americans call it emergency room. Yeah, we call it accident emergency, and they get assessed, right, and they get sent to ward 34. And Andy's in the room on his own. He got sent straight to medical, the medical ward when he got sent in the other day. But he discharged himself because he was a bit abrupt and rude to the staff, and he was basically calling them a liar. But I don't know what happened, so I can't really be on site, because I know Andy can be like that, you know. It makes life so difficult for the medical staff. I just said to him, I said, when he went in there, I said, just go ahead with what they do, right? Don't question it, because there's always a reason why they do it. Like not giving them medications, or, no, because in the end of the day, it could be medications that make the problem worse, you know. So, and which it does. Oh, I'm tired, I'm actually tired. Yeah. I don't know how long it's going to be in there again, but I'm hoping that he goes on to ward 43, where he's supposed to go before. Because I'd see the facile, right, what they do is, because he's on ward 34, he's in isolation. It's a precautionary thing, they said. Precautionary, because he's had C. diff, it's a precautionary thing. Because he could get it again, or he could already have it again, without him knowing it, and pass it on to everybody else. That's why they put him in a side room on his own. It's just a precautionary thing. Yeah. God, tired. Oh. I didn't get it. I actually didn't get home till about 2 o'clock in the morning. So Andy got admitted into hospital about between 8:30, 9:15. Yeah. He was thrown up again when he was at home. The paramedics, they checked him over. His blood pressure was low, and he also has, and he's always been suffering from this, potassium levels in his blood are low. So they put potassium into his, they give it intravenously, you know, on a drip. For once Andy was cooperative, you know, he could, like I say, he always makes life difficult for the paramedics, for everybody else, but it wasn't too bad. I said something stupid, right, because he sort of said something, oh, I'm not going to go in there, and I said, well, the paramedics went out because he dirtied himself, so he needed cleaning. So they went out the door. They were just out the door there. The door was still open. They pulled the curtain up round, so I couldn't see. And like I say, Andy, he didn't want to go. So I said, well, if you don't shut up, I'll give you something to make you go to the hospital. And then I heard one of the paramedics giggle. Or snigger. Hey God. Like I say, he got admitted and they did all the obs. He got really upset because he needed cleaning up, and I'm not sure. Yeah, it needed cleaning up, and I needed to go to the toilet. I needed to go wee. So I asked them. I was actually told by somebody. I don't know who it was, but somebody said to me, "Oh, would you mind waiting up there?" So I assumed, because I went to the toilet and come back, and I said, "Oh, where's?" I asked where the waiting room was, and I sat in the waiting room. I heard someone scream out. It was Andy. Yeah, he thought that they told me to go home, and I wasn't. I was just sat in the waiting room. Yeah, I wasn't very far away. Yeah, he's scared. He is scared. One of the nurses, right, said that he needed this potassium, otherwise he would die. Yeah. When you hear the nurse say that, it's pretty serious. Yeah. So yes, he's poorly. He thinks that he seems to think that nothing's happening, but it is. It is. But the things were put into place, right, for him to. He was supposed to be getting an endoscopy because of this stricture in his intestines, and he discharged himself, didn't he? 2 or 3 days after he after they moved him from ward 42 to 43. I think it was something to do with the night staff not cleaning him up properly, or being a bit rough with him, or something like that, because he's still sore down there. and his poos were actually starting to get solider. I know I'm going into detail, but I don't know what happened between them getting solid to going back to toffee sauce, like he calls it. Don't know what happened. He actually started to get an appetite and eat anything, because he was told, my cousin Peter, he went up to see him at the hospital, and he also came here to visit, and he said to Andy to just go for it and eat anything. It's just a matter of elimination. Yeah. But I don't know what, like I said yesterday, I don't know what happened. He had these cornflakes for his breakfast, and then he started becoming ill. He had burning sensation in his rectum, he says, and it was really severe. And he seems to think that someone at the hospital done something to his food, but we don't know what's happened. But that's strong allegations, I tell you. But he started throwing up, and when he was in hospital he was throwing up. He was throwing up big style. I mean, it was horrible colour. In fact, I would say it would be the colour of that top, maybe a little darker, yeah, or sort of like that colour there, you know, really dark green. That's what colour his vomit was like. It was horrible colour. They gave him a couple of shots of some medication for sickness, anti-sickness medication. They gave him it on the A&E and also on Ward 34 when they moved him. Yeah. So yeah, he's proper poorly. Like I say, he doesn't realise it, how poorly he is. But I'm hoping he doesn't get a bit arsey like he usually does. I'm hoping he lets the doctors do the job. Because I would like him out of hospital by Christmas. Because Christmas isn't very far away. I mean, we're in the second week of November. So, or heading for the second week of November. Like I say, Christmas isn't far away. And it'd be nice to get him sorted and get him put right. I wanted sheaves. Been leaving Sheba on her own for last week, and going up there every day, leaving Sheba on her own. Don't like leaving Sheba on her own. She's got poorly ears, haven't you, Sheba? Yeah, give me the head tilt. Yeah, the head tilt, aren't you? Give me the head tilt. Her ears are poorly. Me, I've got itchy ears. Yeah. I'm tired. Just keep falling asleep at the computer. I know I shouldn't do, but I do. Yeah, it's quiet again without me. Brought his wheelchair in there. Like I said, just over the car out. It needs all the plastics or the vinyls wiping over. Windows doing. The needs a bit of or cockpit shine or silicone on it, yeah. Give it a bit of a new look type thing. What Andy calls it bullshit in the tin. I don't know how I'm going to be washing it. Because I've got a hose, but the hose won't reach down to the car because of the drive. It's not a driveway. We haven't really got a driveway, but it's the path from the house to the car is quite long, so we haven't got no ways and means of getting a hose to it. So that's going to be fun, figuring out how to clean it up, give it a clean. Now shaved. Yeah. Just looking at my food on here. Tired. Yeah. Going to have to get this sheet off the bed again because when he was sick, there was the fitted sheet and 2 white sheets, and he threw up on all of them, plus the pillow. Yeah. Yeah. Tell you what, it's getting cold now because I've got cold feet. I've had cold feet all day. I had to turn the central heating up a bit to get warm. It's freezing. Yeah. I'm actually quite cold. So tired. Oh. Right, I'm gonna go. And oh yeah. So the update on Andy again. He's on intravenous paracetamol, from what they were saying, because I phoned them up earlier, and like I say, his poo was a bit loose, they said. But yeah, he's not well. Right, I am. I'm going to go. Oh, it's tired. And speak soon, and toodaloo for now.